replaced, time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say that I should stop coming to him with every problem. You got us in this mess, Jan. Figure it out for yourself. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Well, if the quantum junk put its money on a simple builder, it must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together. But wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this. It really could be simple. What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please, can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
My head. Everything's spinning.
I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead?
Are you alright? What happened in the refinery? I inhaled something and lost consciousness. How am I supposed to work when I can't be sure if I'm safe? Whoa. Waking up on the refinery floor must have been scary. Do you need some time to calm down? Don't waste your breath. Actions, Jan. I need actions. So, I have some bad news and some even worse news. Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us? Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board. Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask? Well, you have to realize that creating you wasn't exactly legal. It was a crime, in fact, and they just want to handle it properly, so that no one questions their right to rupidium, I guess. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all. What? I set up the beacon. Just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky. Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly? Yes, I'm sure. Trust me. And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's, very strange. Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either. Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing. I was hoping you'd say that. I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation. Right. One problem at a time, huh? Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources. We'll probably need them if we're to overcome yet another obstacle.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Holy fuck. What's happening to me?
Hello? Lena, is that you?
Yeah. It wasn't easy to convince them, but they let me through. One last time before you set off, I guess.
Right. About that. It turns out it might be more difficult for the rescue ship to pick me up than anyone imagined.
What do you mean?
Same old, same old. More obstacles. Speaking of which, I met your boss.
Agatha? Yeah. Look, I feel bad about telling her. I know you're worried for their safety, but honestly, I'm more worried for yours. And I'm not sure it's right to lie to people who, well, your life depends on them.
You did the right thing. Don't beat yourself up.
So, let me get this straight. First, you ask for my help, something you've never done before. Then, you tell me it's okay when I made a decision without running it by you. This whole thing really did change you.
Yeah. I think you're right. I have changed. And I've been thinking about us.
Us. Jan, listen.
Just let me finish. Remember our first night together? When you came over to do that project with me?
I brought pizza, you had beer. And it was awkward at first. Then it was fun.
Just fun?
Yeah. Because that's really a lot.
I woke up with you sleeping on my arm as if it was the most natural thing to do. As if you'd somehow always been there, next to me, but I only just noticed it. The morning I swore to myself I would never, ever let you go. Well, I failed to keep that promise, and all this time, I hated myself for it. And now I know it's not the most important thing. It's not failing that's a problem. It's refusing to move on.
Failing, succeeding, you always looked at life that way. But sometimes things just happen, and they're neither good nor bad.
Yeah. I know that now, and I think I just want to thank you, you know? For every fucking glorious moment we had together. And for the less glorious ones, too. Because without them, without you, I would never be who I am today. And it seems that I am exactly who I need to be right now.
I know. And I also know that you're gonna make it. You'll get back home safely with Rapidium. And you'll be all right.
Keep your fingers crossed for me. And there's one more thing I want you to know. Agatha said they don't intend to involve you in my trial. You and Dr. Paulson. So, he's not gonna get into any trouble for helping you out with those implants. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good for me, really.
Shit, that's actually, you know what? I think I need to go. I just, yeah, I better.
Lana? What's the matter? What just happened? Man, once we're out of here.
I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead? enough resources. Should I do work there instead? Okay, this looks promising. Looks like someone has already depleted this deposit. Is that a shelter? There you are. You okay? Huh? Seriously? That what you want to talk about? I thought I'd never see you again. You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over. I got the impression you wanted me to find you. Oh yeah? And what gave you that impression? The light? Why else would you bother with it? It's not for the rescue ship, is it? I wouldn't have made it through the sandstorm without it. Yeah, well... I was pissed at you, but... leaving you out there to your death? I'm not that guy. You're going to die if you stay out here any longer. Our chances are better here than in the hands of corpo thugs, and you know it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. What the hell is this site anyway? What's it look like? That tour vehicle is good protection against radiation, but it's not gonna withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. This place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic, so why don't you get back to your base and just let me get on with it? Is there anything I can do? Yeah, let it go. Do you have enough food? That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy? But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse. Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
Hey, did you want to tell me something?
Jan.
Okay. What is it?
Jan.
Yeah, we're getting out of here, man.
No. Jan.
What? That's not what you're telling me?
Jan.
Oh. Did you just want to show me the view?
Jan.
Yeah. It's not bad. Have you noticed how beautiful the sky is around here? I think I might even miss it.
Jan.
What's so funny? Look at us. Here we are, light years away from home, and not a moment to stop and take in the wonders that surround us. Somewhere out there, our home is waiting for us. And believe me, it's got miracles in store for you.
Jan.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be something to see the Earth with your eyes. For the very first time. With no prejudice. I almost envy you.
Jan.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna see it with new eyes too. Lena?
Listen, we don't have much time. I had to find a different way to get through to you. The previous connection wasn't safe.
Not safe? What do you mean?
You said Agatha told you Vin Paulson wouldn't be held accountable for helping me with you. But I never told her he was helping me. We work in different departments, so even my team weren't aware. You were the only one who knew he was in on this. The only way Agatha could find out was if she was listening in.
Damn. Do you think, I mean, what else did we talk about? Are you in trouble?
I don't know. But there's something you should know. The rescue team they're sending to get you out of there, they're an armed unit, special ops. Maybe it's because of the Rapidium. But maybe there are other reasons. You should be careful.
Military men. Wow. Still, I don't think Agatha trusts these guys. She told me to hide my altars from them. Smuggle them on board.
Smuggle them? That's strange. Unless... No.
Just say what you're thinking.
It might not be about what the rescue team knows, Jan. But about what your altars think. If they believe they're safe, hidden, in cryosleep, they'll simply be...
An easy kill. That's what you're saying.
Damn it, Agatha. I should have known she can't be trusted. I wish I could help you somehow.
Maybe you can, actually.
Really? Tell me.
Lucas. Maxwell's former assistant, the guy in STC. I know he got cut off, but I think they're underestimating him. So, let's assume for a moment that I do manage to get the rescue team to land safely. Maybe there's a way he could take control of the ship remotely. Steer it someplace safe, far away from Ally Corp.
What about the implants? They can be tracked. You know that, don't you?
True. Can't they be disabled somehow?
I guess I could cause a little breakdown in our medical system. They're not unusual, you know? Hardware crashes leading to loss of data.
Lana, you are the best.
Yeah, I know.
So, does that mean you'll try and contact Lucas?
I'll give it a shot, yeah. Why not?
Thank you, Lana. Really, really. Thank you.
Don't. Just make sure that ship can land and you get the hell out of there.
I'm working on it.
Good luck then.
I'm a bit rusty. Let's try again later. I found the tour vehicle. Really? And? Are they alive? Yeah. I talked to the technician. He's still mad at me, just wants to be left alone. But they're also in deep shit down there. Do you think we should share some of our supplies with them? Oh. Couldn't they just come back and help us instead? I mean, I'd love to give a hand, but we're not the ones who abandoned the mission. How are we supposed to bring Rapidium to Earth if we start running errands for deserters now? I found the tour vehicle. Good job. Tell me more. Not much to tell. They're still mad at me. I talked to the technician. He's too proud to admit it, but I'm afraid with the supplies they have, they won't make it through another magnetic storm. Then maybe we should share some of our supplies with them. You think? Yeah. You know what else? I think you shouldn't give up on trying to bring them back to the base. We should all see this through together. I found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just want to be left alone. What for? To die in that exploration vehicle? They're building a shelter. Oh, please, spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for themselves. Quitters. So, I have a tattoo design for you. Oh, really? Can I see it? Turned out we have some real artists in the base. Check this out. Wow, Oh, that is nice. Even nicer than my old one. Thank you, man. Let's get it done. Is it very painful? It worked. How do you like it? Oh, it's awesome. I need to show it off to the others. Thanks, man. It means the world to me. Done here. Should I help with this now?
Are you still in need of supplies? Because I thought, sharing is caring. What? Man, you just don't give up, do you? Sounds like the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look. Can't we put all the bad stuff behind us and be a team again? How about all of you just come back to the base? Listen, this is not exactly a dream vacation. It's about survival. And if I had some kind of guarantee that you could protect us from the corporation, I'd be more than happy to come back instead of struggling with this damn rock. Actually, I talked to Lena, and I might have an idea how to keep the corporation away from you. Really? What is it? Well, if we hijacked the ship somehow and redirected it to a safe location far away from Allied Corp's radars, Lena said she could disable your implants so that you'd no longer be trackable. You'd be back on Earth, and you could be free. Free, huh? Right. There is one thing we'd have to take care of first, though. What's that? Well, while you were away, we discovered that there's a barrier in the sky, blocking the way for the rescue ship. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't use your help with it. It's a kind of, all-hands-on-deck situation. So that's what the Karen shit was all about, huh? Stop pretending you're not eager for a challenge. That's one way to dodge a bullet. Fine. We'll do it. We'll help you. Yeah? Seriously? Yeah. What are we waiting for? know that movie.
Happy to be back in the base?
Oh, you bet. I don't know if the technician told you, but the recycler in that tour vehicle got jammed. We were heading for a nasty time. That Tabula Rasa dude's a little weird, though.
How does it feel to be back?
First observations? The scientists swiped my reading lamp, and there's a hell of a mess in the toolbox. I think Tabula Rasa had something to do with it. But on the upside, the base hasn't fallen apart. So, not so bad.
Yeah, you're delighted to be back.
There's something I gotta tell you. Me to go there, Chief?
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
So, the prodigal sons are back. Good. All hands on deck. I hope you're planning on maximizing their potential. By which I mean, I'll make them work hard. Don't worry. Did you manage to find out more about the barrier? I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-field layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement. So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from? You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere. Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed? It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes. They recklessly sent us to our deaths. This could have been avoided. Hindsight is a luxury we all wish we had. I suggest we focus on what's ahead. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more. But how? We can't fly. Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data. Our fugitives are back. Hope you're okay with that.
The base was empty without them. Now it's, as it should be. I guess our yin was missing their yang.
Yeah. Everything okay? You getting along with our group of desert wanderers all right? Yeah. I think they understood their mistake. I won't rub it in. What matters is we're all back together. Blood is thicker than water, huh? Are you happy to have everyone back in the base?
Sure, the more the merrier.
You know me. As long as troublemakers know their place, I'm happy.
Am I needed there?
Don't you lie to me. I noticed something was off immediately. The air reeked of betrayal. What did you want to talk about?
Oh, you know, I just figured there was some unfinished business from before I left the base. That talk we had about me working my ass off.
Oh, please tell me you've come to your senses out there.
You could call it that. I did some thinking. And I know people have been talking about why I work so much. It all kind of made me want to try and, figure out what it's all about for myself.
You mean you want to try that therapy out?
Well, no, there's no time for it now. But when we get back to Earth, when we get a chance to live our lives,
think I want to do that, yeah. Why not? Never mind. I guess I just wanted you to know where I stand.
Right. Thanks. What was that about?
You better start taking notes, cause I got a case for you. There's a friggin' thief in the base.
Oh, no. I'm not falling for that again.
You seriously still pissed about that stupid prank? I'll focus, cause this is serious. You must have heard that I'm the owner of the luckiest D-29 in the base, huh? Well, some bastard couldn't handle the jealousy.
Thievery, huh? It's never that simple.
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this. Don't let the culprit get away.
You know what? You're right. We better root out the weeds before they corrupt everything. We'll gather all the suspects in the gamer's den and find out what's going on.
Let's crack that case, detective, before it cracks us.
Lucas, you got through again.
Your wife. She asked me to call you, said you were having second thoughts about trusting Agatha. Why the hell did you let them know? You should have listened to me and Maxwell.
That would have been even worse. All Maxwell wanted was to use my altars for his experiments. He didn't care about anything else.
And you're basing that assumption on what? The ever-so-reliable corporate narrative? They were only waiting for an opportunity to get rid of him. His vision scared the shit out of them.
Did you know what happened to his patients?
What do you mean?
I mean that Maxwell wasn't honest with me about what was really going on in Project Ela. I know about the patient who ripped himself apart because of multiple mind record overwrites. And all the other patients who self-harmed continuously, but Maxwell never informed anybody. I know the real reason the corporation killed your project. Don't tell me you weren't aware of that. Lucas?
That's just bullshit. Plain bullshit. Nothing like that ever happened.
Really? You didn't know? That would mean Maxwell doesn't trust you that much. But if you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person got harmed in those experiments? Especially after you told me how much that project meant for Maxwell personally. Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have... But at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Did you bury any more data?
What? No, what are you talking about? Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen. But Maxwell was just trying to help them.
believe his motives are pure and he really wants to undo the damage he's inflicted, but don't you think he's lost the way?
Well, whatever he was doing, you've put an end to it. Don't blame me for being scared of Agatha and her gang.
Then help me save my alters from them.
Why should I do that?
Because you're responsible for them too. You played a part in this. In the creation of my alters. Are you really gonna stand by and watch them get killed? What would your grandma say?
She'd say, Lucas, that soft heart of yours is gonna be the end of you.
Is that a yes? Will you help me?
What would I have to do?
Well, you're a QC navigator, and I'm guessing it will be a piece of cake for you to take control of the rescue ship and dispatch us somewhere else. Somewhere no one would find us.
Wait, what are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of rubidium? And you've really lost your mind.
You know what I'm thinking? That you want to do it. Put a spoke in the corporation's wheel.
I don't know, Jan. This is all very confusing. I'm already in all sorts of trouble. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I would have to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
Sure, Lucas. Think it over. Just remember I'm a little pressed for time here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes. I was missing that. care of this now? All done. Should I take care of this now? I've got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information. Hey, man. We're out of stuff. Want me to do something else? something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The 3 fragments of the Interal apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the Interal? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium.
Oh. That's... bold.
Bold. Dangerous. And necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and
finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
No way. Gotta beat you next time.
Feels good to know we might actually go home.
Home? Let's hope our home doesn't turn out to be a cage in a lab.
Am I needed there? this now? I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Here I was, confronting many versions of myself.
Got something to tell me? I'm clean, man. You gotta believe me.
If you're innocent, why so nervous?
Nervous? No, I just... Listen, I'm no thief, okay? I swear. But I know everyone thinks I took it because my dice set rolls like shit.
You're a frequent guest at the Gamer's Den. Did you see something suspicious?
Hell, I don't know. We're playing RPGs. Everyone behaves suspiciously. Although, you know, some of us have more pockets than others.
So many contradicting statements. Kinda hard to believe you. You got something to tell me?
It goes without saying that this whole thing is a farce. But fine. Ask your questions, detective.
Can anyone confirm where you were when the die went missing?
Oh my word. I don't know. Everyone's supposed to be focused on their own tasks, right? Especially me.
You really tried to convince me that this die didn't mean anything to you. But I ain't buying it. I'm watching you. It's time for you to answer some questions.
Get on with it, you bastard. I got nothing to hide.
Where and when did you last see the victim?
I was keeping an eye on my own lucky D20. Which is why I'm not the one who's whining about losing it.
If you didn't take it, then who did?
Maybe it was you, huh? And now you're trying to pin it on someone else.
Do you even have an alibi? Where were you on that cold, gloomy evening when the die went missing?
Working my ass off to keep y'all alive, you prick.
You gotta reply.
apply for everything, don't you? We're done. For now. Let's find out what you're hiding.
Hiding. Me. What a preposterous accusation.
You've got quite a lot of pockets. Sneaking a little dye into one of them sounds very simple.
There aren't that many of them.
I heard you were speculating about possible suspects.
Well, I don't want to throw accusations, but I watched my share of true crime series, and I learned that the culprit is usually close to the victim. So, who spends the most time with him?
You're awful nervous, you know. We'll probably talk again. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I got nothing to hide.
Did you notice anything suspicious about that dye?
Everything about it was suspicious. The dye that throws that high must have been tampered with, right?
Fine. Let's say I believe you. For now. Okay, TR. Ready or not, it's interrogation time. Done? Did you play with that dye? Ah! What do you have to say in your defense? Ah! You're on my radar, punk. Well, friend, after interrogating everyone and analyzing all the clues, I believe I know where your dye is.
Oh, I knew you'd solve the case. So, which of those pricks took what's rightfully mine?
It never disappeared. You buried it. As a cry for attention.
Now that's just insulting. I'm more than happy with the level of attention I'm getting.
Wait a minute. Watch this.
What the hell? Oh, would you look at that, huh? The thief returned what he stole. Oh, must have got scared. We were on to him, you know? Great work, detective. Anyway, case closed.
I solved the crime, yet something felt off. There's always a price to pay. Was it my sanity?
done here. Should I help with this now? done.
Once we're out of
Should I
here,
take care of
I'm gonna
this
hit
now?
the casino and not leave without a fortune.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button.
Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Oh, sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can, penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
I think we have everyone we need.
It will have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. We don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need? And the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there?
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Oh, man. You are full of surprises, keeping a gift from the old man.
Yeah. I don't know why, really. Somehow, I never found the strength to throw it away. Even though I hated him.
Ah, Dad. 99% asshole,
but even he had his moments. Ah, fuck him. What matters most is that Speedway is the shit. So, thanks for the card.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
It's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure. Electrostatic discharges. Seems more unstable. But your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Prism anomaly. That slowed me down. I need to press on.
That alarm about? Ah, shit. Think I'm being flooded. Can I get some assistance in here? John, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch.
Almost there. What? Come on. Not more anomalies.
Materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Yes, I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there, it's going to disintegrate. You need to get down now.
shape. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers. Welcome back.
Cheers.
We did quite well, don't you think?
Quite a show, man.
Man, once we're out of here,
That felt
I'm gonna
good.
hit the casino and not
did it.
leave.
You're never gonna believe what I found.
Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly?
What? How did you know?
Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
Ever heard of smartest in the room syndrome?
No need to get upset, Jan. Just tell me more about the distortion.
Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while...
All around you, time seemed to speed up?
Yeah.
What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Okay, team. We made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
Hard to believe how far we've come.
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
And what a ride, man. I mean, it's almost as if we've pushed this world to its limits, but also ourselves. Amazing what human resilience can do. Yeah, I still can't believe any of it.
But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship.
What? Hide us? Why?
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Why can't we travel like normal people?
That's ridiculous. What are we? Your embarrassing cargo now?
All right? And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number 2.
I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you.
Heist. And what do we do with all the rubidium?
Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the rubidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety.
Hey, wait a minute. This is not what we were preparing for. Hiding and... what? Picking a fight with the rescue team?
Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed. Are you willing to confront a military unit?
Still having doubts if we should trust them.
No way. I am not fighting anyone.
That would be suicide.
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this. Is this the right moment to say that my black belt is fake?
We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here.
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it. Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And what next?
What do you think? Get the fuck out of here.
You do remember about the sunrise, right? Locking them inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody.
So, what do you suggest?
If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it. Such as, we could blow up the base with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare. No, there has to be another way than killing.
Any ideas, Brainiac?
We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them.
Like a sleeping gas?
Like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it. Devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught?
We're not killers, for crying out loud.
The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
Just explain one thing to me. Why are we so scared for our lives all of a sudden? After everything we've been through, do we really want to end this as cowards?
Why are we so scared of getting our hands dirty? All that talk about the sleeping gas is avoiding reality. Aren't we all trying to stop doing that? Maybe Jan Dolsky ain't such a saint after all. Why can't we just take it on the fucking chin for once?
Look, I'm not a killer. None of us is. But we need to make one thing clear. If the gas doesn't work properly, we'll be screwed.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission. No. Your safety is what matters most to me.
And you have our loyalty.
Okay. Whatever you decide, right now we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We need to take control of that ship somehow.
Lucas could help with that. I already talked to him, and he said he'd think it over. Well, let's hope you hear from him soon, and we'll have him on board. Because if we don't, we'll have to create our own autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
That sounds like a lot of additional work.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation? I'd like to listen to your ideas first. I'm thinking a disguise. I haven't figured out as what yet. Oh, an alternative rescue team that landed here by mistake and lost their ship.
We could pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module.
I was just gonna say that.
How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind. Oh, that's actually interesting. Smart, simple, pretty humiliating, but I kinda like it.
How do you want us to fit inside a Rapidium arc?
As long as it's not hazardous to our health. A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc. Something like a Trojan horse? A Trojan horse Rapidium arc. Oh, I can already hear the war drum beating. Get ready, Earth, for a Jan Dolsky invasion. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail. What do you mean? We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Whatever happens, we got your back, man.
Let's hope you know what you're doing. Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control.
That's scary, but I guess it's true.
That's basically what I've been saying the whole time. Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work. I second that. Enough talking.
Let's give it all we've got.
This is it. The last stretch.
Yes. No time to waste.
Am I needed there?
minute? We need to talk.
there next? There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Lucas. It's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now. Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I thought it over after we talked. That thing you said about Maxwell's patience, I have to confess something. It's not easy, but truth is, I knew what was going on. I just kept lying to myself. Yes, Maxwell did order me to delete files, and I did it without questioning, feeling good about myself and the grand vision for humanity I was part of. But then one day, this woman calls. I think she got through to me by accident. She was asking about her son. She sounded distressed and wanted access to his medical information, but I just hung up before I could hear what really happened to him. Well, now I know. The day before she called, I saw a patient being carried out in a plastic bag, but I looked away. And again, no questions. It was easier not to know. But those rumors about why Project Ela was shut down, well, I think they're true. I know they're true. I always did, but I just said it out loud for the first time. Oh. I feel so bad about it now.
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you to get your alters somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your alters deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot too. Just because I asked you to. And I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
His posture was all wrong. I remember looking at his left foot and thinking, dude's gonna crash.
Right? And then he won. What an icon. Man, once we're out...
What's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to tell you something. Admit to something.
You burned the mush again?
Not this time, no.
Well, then it can't be that bad. Out with it.
I just wanted to say, hard as it is, that, I was wrong about you. You're not the selfish dickhead I took you for.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you impressed me. With that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo you did.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah. It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that. Instead of putting another altar on the line.
Honestly, anything was better than risking creating another grumpy asshole like you.
Yeah, you missed me.
And you weren't there to stop me.
Yeah, about that. Some of the stuff I did, I regret. And some words I said.
You had every right to say what you said. I would have been as angry as you. That's why I wanted to make it up to you so badly. Are we good now?
No. Not quite.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's something I owe you.
Oh? What is it?
Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said?
It's, a very generous gift. But I can't accept it. I wasn't there with her when she was dying. You were. Those words were meant for you. And you alone.
Wait a minute. What the hell happened to Baby An, who always wants to have everything? Did you finally alter yourself into some mature version of you?
In a way, you could say that. I just realized that things are as they should be. That's all.
Well, in that case, nothing more to say. Let's get back to our jobs, because we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother. Yeah, you're right. Time to get down to earth.
Literally.
You know what? If they ever make a movie about us, I'm not gonna watch it.
Why's that?
I hate sentimental flicks.
Yeah. Me too. Hey, what's on your mind?
I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the Interal and keeping it stable.
Yeah. What a stunt, huh?
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
Well, well, well. Glad I could finally teach you something. What's so interesting?
This planet, its close relationship to the Interal. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of rubidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
It's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
Intuition? That doesn't sound scientific at all. Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some more of them.
Sounds intriguing. You've got my attention.
I'm not ready to discuss the details just yet, but I promise to share everything I found after I come back. The whole excursion shouldn't take me longer than a day.
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time.
I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
Let me see what I can do.
Of course. Just please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet, and leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever, or however long I get.
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Huh. I'll watch. The award we got for civil bravery. It was nice that someone appreciated our sacrifice. Civil bravery?
Wait. That boy at the contest. Yeah. That's when I realized how good it feels to help somebody. Thank you.